Hello again. This is Math 2115 coming to you from the College of DuPage. And the title of this lecture is Spring 2022 Final Exam Scope Statement. As always, please be an attentive learner while watching this video. At this stage of the course, it's useful to look back and say what we set out to accomplish. These are drawn from the syllabus for our course. The course description. Students will be introduced to the formal study of discrete structures in mathematics. Topics include set theory, combinatorial mathematics, logic, graph theory, Boolean algebra, that means logic using disjunction symbols and so on and so forth, and formal languages. And that was the regular expression stuff that we talked about. So anyway, here were the course objectives. Define the key terms and phrases in set theory, logic, combinatorial mathematics, and mathematical induction. Construct proofs using mathematical induction. Solve combinatorial problems involving permutations, combinations, and the principle of inclusion and exclusion. We talked about more than this, but those are some key elements we did talk about. Determine the characteristics of graphs by applying algorithms for the shortest path, minimal spanning tree, and so on. Construct Boolean functions, those are expressions involving disjunctions, conjunctions, and implications, to represent statements in propositional logic and to represent sequential circuits. And sequential circuits is the same thing as finite state machines. Number 6, translate complex statements in propositional logic to simplified form and design finite state machines for given conditions. We also had a topical outline, and we did all of this and more. So well done, you should be congratulated. So we talked about set theory and language, relations and functions, mathematical induction, combinatorial mathematics, planar graphs, and Euler's theorem, trees and spanning trees, algorithms for graphs for shortest path, minimal spanning tree, etc., propositional logic, Boolean algebra, and sequential circuits, and finite state machines. Again, we did all of this and more, so well done. Now we have one more assessment in front of us, and so this is the topical outline that I've prepared. Now these slides are also available in your syllabus tab in Blackboard, so you can refer to them there as well. The red items are from the first part of the course, and the black items are from the second half of the course. There are more black items than red. And realize as you prepare that plenty of assistance is available in the Learning Commons. Jesse Hayes Carver will continue to have guided study groups, and the lab itself is open 70 hours a week. And please remember that in addition to this assistance, there is a upside opportunity associated with doing well on the final. So it behooves you to prepare well and do well. Okay, so let's go through. There will be 15 equally weighted numbered problems. And the topics, my take on them, I will be sharing this with Jesse Hayes Carver, it involves Fermat's Little Theorem and modular arithmetic. Stars and bars counting problem. Permutation and combination counting problems. This also includes the fundamental counting principle and things like that as well. And there are two problems from this area. The pigeonhole problems, using truth tables to prove validity or invalidity of an argument, proofs using math induction. And then some more black things, solving second order recursion relationships, the Chinese remainder theorem, Euler paths and Eulerizing, these are about graphs, planar graphs and Euler's equation, minimum spanning trees and graphs, and Dijkstra's shortest path algorithm for a directed graph. And also, relative to graphs, the traveling salesman problem. And although the representation can be for graphs, sometimes we list it otherwise, and we will have problems dealing with sequential circuits and finite state machines. As you know, next week I'm going to be talking about some enrichment topics. These are good materials to know, but you're not going to be tested on the topics covered in an assessment in this course. So this gives you an opportunity to, focus on preparing for the exam. The GSGs will continue also to help you prepare next week. In closing, now more than ever, time is precious. Each day must count. Do the math. It will make you strong. And now more than ever, take care of yourself and of each other. Strive to make a difference. And in closing, God bless you all.